Hi, Annette.
Hello.
How are you doing today?
Good, thanks. How are you?
I'm great, thanks. Welcome back. It's always nice to see you.
Thanks.
So, let's get diving right into this. So, last week, we sort of talked about some strategies of goals that might make you feel better, just with the stress of grocery shopping and trying to pick healthy foods for your family and how to reduce that stress for you and that burden, really. Mm-hmm. And we really narrowed in on the idea that one specific goal that might be able to reduce your stress is really preparing healthy breakfasts and snacks and lunches for your daughter. And that's Gabrielle, correct?
Yes.
Awesome. So today, what I'd like to do with you is see how we can make that goal a reality. Sort of put it into motion and really figure out what it's going to take so we can get that stress reduced and so you can feel a relief at the grocery store via this goal. So, to get started, just to maybe, we already talked a little bit about what that looks like, but I want to get more specific. So, how many days of the week would you are you going to be meal planning for Miss Gabrielle?
So I feel like it's just the weekdays are the problem days. So for her, what I would like to do is meal prep her breakfast foods, or on the go, quick to eat breakfast foods. She's very busy. She leaves for school at 7 in the morning, and right now she's in a lot of activities, so she's not getting home until 8 o'clock at night, which means she needs healthy snacks. Otherwise, she just is going to run and get fast food with the people she's with, and then it's just a bad habit. So my goal is to do breakfast and lunches and snacks that she can just grab out of the fridge, that not have to necessarily prepare herself, but are ready for her, and that would help relieve my stress about whether or not she's eating healthfully or not.
Sure. So let's start with how many days a week?
So 5 days a week.
All 7, or what's realistic?
No, 5 days a week, because the weekends are a little more relaxed. She's still going, but at home, so there are options, and she does like to cook and things. So those days when she's home, she will prepare herself food, and it's food that I buy, so it's here, and hopefully it's a better choice than some other things. So just the weekdays, so Monday through Friday.
Gotcha. So that's going to be, you said breakfast, lunch, and snacks. So will that be 3 times 5 days a week? So 15?
Yeah, so actually she needs like 2 snacks in the afternoon because she's at school with her activities until late. And so although we do bring her dinner, so that's why I'm not worried about dinner. So I bring her dinner in the evenings. But she does need a couple of snacks for after school because she typically is pretty hungry right after school. So.
Gotcha. So breakfast, lunch, and 2 snacks.
2 snacks. Yeah.
Okay. So and dinner. You're gonna leave dinner.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. So next question that I have for you for making this work is, if that is, let's see, 5 days a week and 2 meals a day plus 2 snacks. So that's about 20 ready to go snacks.
Yeah.
Are you going to meal prep them? Are you going to do them every day?
No, what I think would work best for me is to do them on one day, so maybe on Sunday. And I'm thinking a lot of vegetables, fruits. I will have granola bars, cheese sticks, and even just like some lunch meat that I know that she likes, and potentially even leftovers from dinner the night before. But that will, obviously I can't meal prep for those, but those might be an option for lunches. But I guess if we're just doing snacks, that's what I'd like to do. For sure, snacks on Sundays, because those I know I can get ready, and it wouldn't take a ton of time to do snacks on that Sunday.
Okay. And I might have a couple of questions stemming off of this, so bear with me. But so snacks, to clarify, you're going to do all the snacks for the whole week on Sunday.
Yes.
prep all of those. So for the breakfast and lunches, walk me through that.
So breakfast, she does like hard-boiled eggs, so I think that would be a good option for her. As well as just cut up things she likes, omelets. So and she may be, if she had all the stuff ready, she may actually be willing to cook herself a quick omelet if all she had to do was put an egg in, but all of her things she likes in it are ready to go. So that would be an option as well. Even potentially making like homemade breakfast burritos and putting them in the freezer that she could heat up.
Sure.
And yeah, we're talking, she doesn't really like oatmeal. So, but even bowls, so if I did like some hash brown potatoes with eggs and did that, I don't know that those would last a week, but I could plan on those for the first couple days maybe, and then some other options, hard-boiled eggs and whatnot for later in the week.
Sure. So we know no oatmeal, right?
No oatmeal.
Because she won't eat it.
And no cereal because she really gets home late, has homework, sleeps, and doesn't want to get up any earlier than she has to. So anything she eats is on the way to school.
Right.
And she is allowed to eat in her first class, so she takes it with her. So it does have to be something portable and easy for her to eat.
Sure. And I like that you, I just want to pause and say, I like that you really brought up the oatmeal of she won't eat that. And so I like that you're already determining in this meal prepping mode that not oatmeal, because if you do put oatmeal, then she won't want it, and we get back to that stress thing. So
Yes.
if you're with me on that. So I think that's great. And so while we're on the topic of breakfast, what days would you meal prep? I know you said a couple of days, but what specific days? Are there certain windows that you're seeing?
Yes, so if I did definitely the first, so on Sunday when I'm doing snacks, I could also do probably 2 to 3 days of breakfast. But if I have kind of on the back burner things I can put in the freezer and pull out, I could do it all on Sunday for breakfast foods, which would probably be more ideal, honestly, is if I just did that on Sunday as well.
Gotcha. So Sundays. That's not, and I'm just in a positive way pushing back a little. Is there enough time on Sundays? What else goes on Sundays for you to get all 5 days of breakfast and snacks done?
So Sundays are probably my least busy day of the week.
Great.
My husband doesn't work on Sundays. Typically, if she has things going on, it's on Fridays and Saturdays, not Sunday. I do care for my grandmother, and that's on Sundays, so I spend a lot of the day there. And we have church on Sunday. But as far as having free time, that would probably be really the only day of the week that I would feel would offer the most amount of time, block of time.
Sure. Perfect. And lunches, that's the next one of when is that going to fit in?
So for lunches, I feel like I can do those the night before at dinner time, because either one, she likes to take leftovers because she can heat them up, in which case that's an easy fix because I'll just take whatever we have for dinner or make a little extra, put it aside, and that's what she has for lunch. But as I'm doing dinner or cleaning up dinner, I can just quickly pack her a lunch so that she has it for the next day. I've tried to rely on her to pack her own lunches, and she just doesn't want to spend the time doing it. So it causes me stress because I know then she's either not eating or eating out.
Right.
So I think those will have to happen at night during the week.
Awesome. Good job on keeping in mind what's going to keep you away from getting stressed out in the grocery store. I think you're doing a really great job of that. We're going through all of these things, and that's what we want, of what's going to make this realistic and what's going to make it stick. Yeah. And so speaking of that reduction of stress and doing all of this, because you are kind of committing to this your Sundays and a nightly thing, and is it worth that stress or time saved grocery shopping that immobilizes you? You mentioned in past sessions, will all this effort put in will it equal what you're getting out of it in that reduction of stress?
I think it will, because I will know that she's eating more healthfully. She's a child still. Therefore, I mean, it's important that she's eating well for different reasons. But I also know her moods change. So when she's not eating well, I can just tell from her mood a lot of the time. And so that's stressful then too,
Mm-hmm.
when somebody is not in a good mood, or she's moody and upset or whatever, because she just hasn't been taking care of herself, basically. And if I can help by providing her better food, then I feel better about that. So it's a lot less stress for me, and it's definitely worth the extra time.
Great. That's awesome. On that same sort of note, if she, depending on how the finances are working in your family, if she is spending her own money out, if not making her own food, is it more of a cost on your budget, grocery budget? Would there be another stress that's entering?
No, because...
And I'd love to hear your answer, but we are out of time.
All right.
Have a nice day, Annette.
Thanks.